Ooh. See, we live? I think we live. Nice. Let's see. Is mic working? Mic's working. Sweet. She's going. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to Straight Betting, little pregame live show per usual. We'll be going over all the games, not all the games, but some of the games, reacting to some of the injury news, game by game. Should be fun. I already have 6 plays today, and guys, I don't want to jinx myself or anything, but CLV isn't everything, but CLV is looking good, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. Famous last words, caring too much about CLV, but we'll see. We'll see, man. It's going to be a great night. I actually feel the same. I got a feeling, man. I got a feeling too, dude. Let's get that cheddar. Yes, sir. Let's get that money. Let's get a T-God. Hey, how we doing? Jokic popping. I know, dude. I mean, I liked Jonas's under today, not for that Jokic reason, obviously, because I thought he was going to be limited minutes a little bit, dude. That would have just been free money, dude. His PRA, I wonder what that's at now for Jonas. His PRA was 28.5, I believe, this morning. And obviously, if you played it this morning, you're just lucky. You had no edge that Jonas. Yeah, you got 10 points of CLV, dude, which is crazy. But yeah, are you ready for the snow? Yeah, that's gonna suck. I'm a Minnesotan, bro. I'm a Minnesotan. So, am I ready for the snow? I'm always ready for snow, but it's going to suck. So many bumps today. Yeah, I know. The CLV is looking good, dude. It's not everything, but yeah. What's up? How we doing? Let's get this money. Yes, sir. Put in all the lines you like today. Just checked in the off. I know, dude. I know. We'll see, dude. We'll see. What's going on? We'll get to Ace in a little bit. We'll get to that Jazz game. We'll for sure go over this Jazz game for sure, though, but I don't know on Ace right now. What's going on? How we doing? What's up, Pritchard Knight? Yes, sir. I agree. Sour assist ladder. I wonder what your reasoning is behind that. I would like to hear that. 23.5 to 24.5 for Allen. Smash it over. Yes, sir. Let's go, dude. Dante, what's up? How we doing? Jaren Jackson Jr. rebounds ladder. Shit seems crazy to say in real life. I agree, bro. They do play the Pels though, so who knows? Give me a 3-leg Derek. Derek, I don't even have any legs for you right now, my guy. I need to find some though, and that's why we're doing this live stream, right? Asar over 1.5 points, dude. Is that an extra? I don't know where you're getting that at, but that will find a way to lose if you bet it. But no, I'm playing. Definitely take that if it's a booster or whatever. You should definitely win. Let's see what's up. You need a dub. Do you target unders? Yeah, for sure, Kyle. Absolutely, my guy. Wherever there's value, you got to make the bet, right? 8.5 points. Okay. You guys are dropping the plays. We haven't got there quite yet. Let's circle back, man. So I kind of caught myself up with the injury report. We're gonna obviously go game by game. We're starting off with the 7:00 games. We got Lakers and the Wizards. So that's the first game we're gonna start at. Looks like Luka Doncic is in. Austin Reeves is out, which is pretty surprising to me that Austin Reeves is out. Usually, guys, when players get upgraded out of nowhere and they've been out for a long time, you typically see them come back on that date. But yeah, so in terms of the Wizards, guys, I played Justin Champagnie, and this line's long gone, bro, so do not try playing it whatsoever. But I did get a 14.5 points and rebounds line. It's pretty, yeah. Do not try chasing this team. You're getting a terrible line. But in terms of the Wizards, guys, so what we could do first, I think that some interesting people to look at. So Trey Johnson is officially out. Same with Chris Middleton. Same with Bagley. Same with Whitmore. Of course, CJ McCollum's gone. Let's quick go over to the site, man, and check this out for some Wizard stuff. Like I said, I already have a play. I don't know if I want to add a ton of Wizard stuff. I kind of thought that Trey was going to be ruled out. But if you do Trey off, Middleton off, and then where's CJ McCollum? I think that's probably the relevant people to take off the court here. Let's see if anyone really just pops. I guess let's take Whitmore off too, because that dude's a usage hog for sure. And yeah, we're definitely playing with some pretty small sample size here, guys. Specifically with the starters. Bilal has no sample size. Let's see who the big usage guys are. Corey Kispert, who is not on the team. We got Alex Sarr. You got Sharif or Bob Carrington. Got Bagley, I guess. Looks like everyone's kind of getting a little bit of a usage bump besides my guy Champagnie. But I think he's going to get a minute bump. But yeah, anyways, guys, so Bub Carrington, I was hoping that, I thought his assists would be a little bit better looking. They really don't look all that crazy. I liked his over 5.5 assists coming in because I think Bub honestly has a good chance to play like really, really big minutes here. If we do no CJ, no Chris, I believe in these games there was this game was no Bilal too, so no Bilal or no Chris or no we already have that. No Bilal and then no Keyshawn. So in these two games, guys, Bub Carrington might play like a ton of minutes. Honestly, dude, I think Bub genuinely might be like a 34-minute projection. So yeah, dude, he doesn't look terrible. If you guys do want to play some Bub stuff, they're playing the Lakers. I don't think much of them on defense. So if anyone wants to play Bub stuff, I'm definitely not going to talk you off that. We could quick just go see who's averaging a lot of points, man. I guess Sar. And Sar's been playing really big minutes too, and there's still no Bagley. Let me quick check out Sar here. He's only at 19.5 points. So it doesn't seem too crazy. He played 32 that game, 36, 37. Look at him without Bagley, guys. He's been playing a ton of minutes. So I think that it is a back-to-back, and I wonder if they care about that much at all. I'll probably have Sar for 33 minutes. So and yeah, Sar looks halfway decent for his points. This is at 22.5, or you're getting a 19.5. That looks halfway decent. Keyshawn George, let's see where he's at. Keyshawn George, geez, dude. I mean, this is a super small sample size, but he's shooting terrible. Jeez. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on Wizards stuff. I guess Lakers stuff. I mean, the Wizards stink. They give up a ton of points in the paint. Luka Doncic is probably going to do pretty good here if you want to take what's an RA for Luka. Let's see without Reeves with LeBron. Okay. Damn, looks like that's probably fairly priced. Guys, I don't mind taking a stab on Ayton for a double-double. Really good price over at Novig. Guys, this Novig price is insane compared to everything else. I don't hate taking a stab on DeAndre Ayton. I wouldn't play his lines flat, but yeah, wouldn't mind taking a stab on DeAndre Ayton to get a double-double. Clearly is a very, very good matchup for sure. You get a little Rui back in DC revenge game, I guess you could say. Been playing good, and then he just dropped an absolute goose egg like Rui kind of tends to do. But yeah, I don't really have any Lakers thoughts here. I wonder if you guys have some stuff for me here. Let's see. Appreciate all your work, my dude. I've been appreciating. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate it a ton, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. What's up, Nathan? How we doing? Trey Murphy, we'll get there in a little bit. GG seems to be legit. Went from. Oh wow, someone must have got ruled out though. You have to pay for it, dude. Discord is paid. It's like a WAP link if you do want to do it, but I will say the lines move super fast in that too. So, and make sure you have a lot of books if you want to join it. You think the Pelicans going to win tonight against the Grizzlies? Yeah, low key, I probably do. I think the Pelicans have been playing really good recently, and I like their new starting lineup. Let's see. LeBron under 23.5 points. Okay, that's interesting. So it looks like that's 22.5 now. I know his stuff has been really good without Reeves, with Luka. Wizards definitely stink. You have blowout potential written all over this for sure. Yeah, LeBron gets most of his points at his age 41 season in transition, and Wizards are dead last there. I see the vision with it, right? I definitely do. And you definitely have a good number, right? FanDuel's at 22.5. So I think 23.5 is probably fairly set. Maybe it's slightly under, but I don't really have any crazy conviction on there. Look at that smart. Reeves is not back, and he's on the thumbnail because I thought he was going to be back, but he's not going to be back. So yeah, Reeves is not playing here. Champagny, I think all the value is kind of gone on Champagny. So I like I said, I'm on him. I was on him early, and I guess here's what the filter that I used. Because I thought that Trey Johnson was going to be out. I think he's going to play 24 to 30 minutes. He's averaging 10.9. He is over in 7 out of 11. The Lakers do kind of stink at defense. So, I mean, I'd slightly lean over, but I think the value is kind of gone. This line was at 8.5 for plus money earlier, I believe. I think I like Ayton, man. I really do. Because, I mean, he should just be getting a ton of easy dunks, honestly, against his team. If he's anywhere and you're definitely getting a buy low, but also his minutes are very concerning because that's why I'm saying buy into the upside of the double-double. I actually don't like anything Ayton that has a minus in front of it because I don't think it's ever good for minus in front of Ayton. Got to be a plus. I played Champion Tenny at 16.5 and got a point of CLV. Nice. Luka assists. Yeah, so, I mean, this feels like a correct line, right? I mean, if you look at his assist lines without LeBron, without Reeves, I mean, he is at 8.5. This line I mean, dude, if you have this 8.5 at like 105, if any of you guys have 105, I'd say sure. I think that this is probably like fairly set though. Like, yes, it's an amazing matchup. Game kind of reeks of like a spot where Luka does get a ton of assists, and this is him against bottom 10 teams and assists allowed. And the Hornets have been playing good defense too recently, so I think that might be a little bit misleading. But yeah, it feels like a spot where Luka, maybe gets a triple double. I don't hate people playing like a triple double for Luka. What is that? Plus 400? I don't know. Just in DC, kind of reeks of like a spot. Saw your website and got get a shout out on TikTok. Oh, sweet, dude. Andrew's the guy. Yeah, Andrew. Shout out to you, Andrew, man. I doubt you're watching it, but man, that's awesome, and I appreciate that a ton. I am, yes. I mean, I guess I haven't seen the movement on Steph. I haven't like checked into that game, but yeah, I want to find some unders for that Warriors team. I think they could get killed. And honestly, guys, I don't know if the spread's still at it, but I'm gonna go there real quick, and I'm not gonna talk about the game at all. I just want to click on like someone. The spread is 1.5, dude. I completely disagree with that. The Pistons are worlds better than the Warriors, so I don't ever bet spreads, but guys, I think I actually might tonight, dude. I think the spread is terrible. Like genuinely, I think I would have it at like 5, and that's like a pretty 5, maybe even 6, dude. I think the Warriors stink, and the Pistons are like one of the best teams in the league. No one on offense can create a shot besides Sar and Keyshawn. Yeah, that's kind of true. Yeah, Bilal Coulibaly, he can't really scale his game up. Bub can a little bit, so yeah. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, chat? Let's go, Dave. How we doing? Can we get an update on what you like? I came in like, I haven't really given anything here besides like I like 8 and double. We've only been on the Lakers games. We'll get there in a little bit. We're doing Lakers Wizards stuff right now. I followed your exact stuff from earlier. My cash out is in the plus. Yeah, we got pretty good CLV, which is nice. Keyshawn George over rebounds. So I wonder what Keyshawn, because I guess I haven't even like looked at him yet. Let's go to like without Chris, not without Trey. Let's see without Chris and without CJ and see what those minutes have looked like for him. So 24, I think. Okay, hold up, dude. These were definitely like minute restriction games or something. I mean, he played 36 last game, 37 the game before. Now, both those games were with Chris Middleton. Yeah, Keyshawn might be playing pretty big minutes. This is only 5. Wow, yeah, 5.5 does seem a little bit low. Okay, so you got Keyshawn. I guess let's go with him with like, I think like 32 is probably close to a floor. 32 to like 38 maybe. Yeah, dude, I actually don't hate this at all. His assists look pretty good too. Honestly, guys, you might be onto something with Keyshawn real quick. Let's do Trey. Honestly, I guess we have a lot of guys off. Maybe let's get a bigger sample size going, and let's just take Chris Middleton and CJ McCollum off and see where that ends up. How many minutes do we have from Keyshawn on the season there with that? Keyshawn. Okay, we got like 400 minute sample size of Keyshawn. Yeah, and honestly, I think like 35 minutes is a fair projection for him. And the Lakers kind of stink, dude. So Sear at 6 rebounds, 6.6 assists. Oh, wow. And he's at 5.5 and 5.5, 11.5. So yeah, guys, I actually do kind of like Keyshawn rebounds and assists. I would definitely have this line being set at 12.5 for sure. So yeah, and then we could also do like, yeah, I mean, look at these hit rates too. If you guys want to, I'm probably not going to play it. I already have a Wizard prop. I'm kind of chilling off that. I don't hate this RA prop for Keyshawn. He's probably going to play really, really good minutes. And yeah, all the stuff looks pretty good. Let's see. I mean, let's take Trey off, and let's also take Whitmore off too, and just see where this ends up. Keyshawn George, it goes down a little bit. Like I said, you're just kind of shortening the sample size a little bit though, and you're getting super nitpicky with that. So yeah, but I think Keyshawn makes a fair bit of sense for sure. Zion, we'll get there in a little bit. Steph has scored every point. Yeah, Steph is not scoring 40 tonight, bro. I mean, shoot, maybe he does. I don't think he does. Where the shades, the blue lights, dude. It's not. It's only 6 o'clock right now, so we're chilling. Okay, guys. We'll move on to another game. Dude, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm gonna skip this game. There's a lot of good games tonight. You guys are gonna ask questions, and I'm gonna have zero opinion on every single one of them, and that's just gonna be a massive waste of all of our time. So we're gonna skip the Grizzlies and Pelicans. Toronto at Orlando. I really don't want to go over this game either. I will share one opinion that I do have. I really liked Ingram's points at 20.5 minus 120 earlier. You can get some pretty good numbers. Like Novik has a minus 107. FanDuel has a minus 113. I really like Ingram's over. This is just a very ideal matchup for him. I mean, look at his scoring zones. We know how the Magic defend. They're not going to throw anything difficult at Brandon Ingram. We know that. So if anyone likes Brandon Ingram stuff, I wonder if like a 20-plus point is like, hold up, I'm going to quick see if like any book has like a weird like 20-plus point line that for like minus 130 or something. Brandon Ingram. Let's go here. Points. 20 plus points. So it looks like FanDuel has minus 142. ProfitX has minus 137. Yeah, guys. I mean, I like Ingram stuff like at his 21.5. I mean, what does his hit rate go to when he has this? Then it gets really good. Yeah, guys. I mean, I really like Ingram here. I really do. I think it's a really solid spot for him. But yeah, I'd be open. We can spend. I'll take like 3 questions on this game because I really don't. I hate betting on the Magic players, and I don't know. I'm not a fan of this game. So I'll take like 3 questions on this. How can I see your picks for tonight? Do you type them out? I mean, I recorded a YouTube video earlier, and they're all in there. But they're all moved, right? So like my picks for tonight are like irrelevant if this is your first time seeing it because the lines are completely different. Yep, Champagne. Yes, love Josh Hart. Let's see. Barrett, I disagree, dude. I don't think Barrett's playing that many minutes. Barrett played 24 minutes. I guess the game did. Well, hold up, let me quick check something. RJ Barrett. Maybe you might be onto something, and I'm missing like he missed some minutes due to blowout or something because this game is probably going to be close for sure. I mean, RJ has been back for like a little bit right now. Let's see, RJ Barrett, 13 first half minutes. So yeah, maybe let's give RJ Barrett like 26 minutes or so. Let's just go to Toronto Raptors. Toronto Raptors, where the hell are they? Oh, there they are. Okay, and then let's go to RJ Barrett and give him 26 minutes. Yeah, I disagree. I don't think that this line should be at 18.5. It's at 15.5. I don't really love the matchup for him, to be honest with you. I think that this is more so an Ingram spot, maybe even a Quickly spot. But yeah, honestly, the only Raptors prop I'd take an over on for points is Ingram. But I do really kind of like Ingram. Anthony Black points. Yeah, we can look at Anthony Black for sure. He's a guy who, let's see, played 37, 37, 40. So the minutes have just been really, really good. And this game they got killed in. Suggs even came back in a few of these. So yeah, dude. I mean, Anthony Black with 32 to like 38 minutes is probably a fair projection. And he's been really good he's averaging 18.4 points in the sample. I will say the Raptors are a very, very good defense. If we do games with Suggs, it goes down a lot, but you know, it's also fair to be like, okay, like this dude probably just like took a leap in the middle of this. I really don't have an opinion on this, man. I don't really know what the Raptors are going to do defensively. They're kind of a weird team because the Raptors can be like very, very aggressive a lot of the times because they're a really good defense. Actually, the Raptors are weird, right? Because they don't really give up catch and shoots, but they give up a ton of spot up, right? So they can be pretty aggressive at times. And I don't really think that I don't know if they're going to be aggressive on Paul. So that's kind of why I don't really have much opinions on this. Under assists, yeah, we can look at under assists for Anthony Black real quick. And then we just get some news because all these FanDuel lines look like they're gone. Denny Avdia, game time decision, dude. I need Denny to play. I have like absurd CLV on his under PRA, so I need Denny to play bad. Anthony Black at 4.5 assists. Yeah, so this is just like weird, right? Because it's like kind of tough to gauge. So like with Suggs, like obviously, I mean, if you do games with Suggs, right, he's at 3.8 assists, but he's only averaging 28.5. And if you think that he's like, you project him for 36 minutes or so, which I don't think is like crazy or anything. 29.5 times 3.8, 4.6. I think this is like an efficient line. Steph is going over. I disagree. I've been thinking about IQ for Toronto at 15.5 points. He's averaging 18.5 on the road. Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't really know like how like relevant those home road splits are, to be honest with you. I like them for 3 points props sometimes. But if you do games, let's do games with Ingram, Barnes, and Barrett. And I guess we could do your home road theory. At home, he's at 15.8 on 31.9 minutes. 17.6. So yeah, I mean, he definitely seems to play a little bit better on the road for sure. Yeah, I think that this is efficient though, personally. I think that like I said, in terms of Raptors, the only prop I'd personally take for the over is Ingram. Okay, let's move on to the next game. We'll go to Sacramento and Boston, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time doing a little bit on this. So I believe for Sacramento, we have no Domantas Sabonis. We have no Russell Westbrook, no Keegan Murray. So who's going to start? It's probably going to be, the lineup's probably going to be Dennis Schroeder. It's probably going to be Nick Clifford, I think, then DeMar, then Achua, then Maxime Reynaud. I will say, guys, Dylan Cardwell has been playing a lot. They've also experimented a little bit with double bigs with them. So, I mean, if we do Maxime, let's see. Let's do Maxime without Sabonis because I mean, this just does seem like a little bit low off rip without Sabonis, and then he only played 22 minutes, I guess, in that one. But I think for the most part, like I mean, these were some like super low minute games. I think that 22 is probably closer to a floor, and then they're kind of all over the place with King stuff. But yeah, okay, this is kind of gross. Not gonna lie. Yeah, Kings are our team. I don't exactly love betting on. That's for sure. We know the Celtics. I love betting against them because it's pretty obvious what they do most games. I will say, guys. Let's see, DeMar DeRozan. No Russell. No Russell Westbrook. I think does change stuff a little bit. Russell Westbrook was a guy that they were totally fine leaving wide open. DeMar did have 12 potential assists against them last time, which is definitely a little bit encouraging. No Sabonis. We could go here and just take like Sabonis and Westbrook off and see what's happening if you guys have any thoughts. But I really don't have any. Nothing like really is popping to me, so I might just pass the floor to you guys here. I'm already on Peyton Pritchard. I got a 20.5 point line. I do think Luka Garza is in a really, really good spot. Now, I don't know if I'd love the line personally at 8.5. I'd like a 7.5 probably, but yeah, that's kind of my thoughts here. Let's pass it over to you guys. Neemias Queta. Oh wow, that's a very low line for Neemias. Is that actually the line? Okay, now props man, this is lagging. Oh my gosh. Okay, 7.5. I mean, if you're on Profit X, like yeah, I mean, Neemias subjectively 7.5 is very low for him. I think. I mean, he's an 8 rebound per game guy on the year. The Kings definitely are a terrible rebounding team. Weirdly enough, only had 5 in 23 minutes, but yeah, they're a really bad rebounding team. And without Sabonis, who is a good rebounder, they're going to be a little bit worse too. Yeah, 7.5. I mean, so I think that's a solid line for sure. Precious PRA. So Precious, I actually wonder like how they defended him last time because he's a guy that would probably be left wide open. And yeah, he had a really good game against them. You have no Sabonis as well. So Precious, I mean, we could just do without Sabonis and look at his recent games, 21, 39, 30, 39. Jeez, dude. 5 minutes. Yeah, so I mean, it's very tough to like gauge Precious's minutes. I think like, I don't know, what does his expected say? 20 to 30. I tend to agree with that, I guess. So 6.5 points looks pretty good. Rebounds looks okay. PRA at 14.5. It looks pretty good. I will say, dude, you're just kind of playing with fire with him. Does it make sense to play Precious a lot of minutes? I would say no, personally. I think Precious can be valuable when they need like to guard like a bigger body player. Because they'll start Reno and they have their center. But like when there's like a big body 4, big body 3, someone to guard, I think that's a case where you can make where you need Precious to play. But with that being said, if you guys want to take him to hit a 3, I definitely don't hate that. I mean, did shoot 4 of them against Boston, so that's kind of my Precious thoughts. DeRozan under 18.5 points. Yeah. He had a really good game against Boston. I will say, like on paper, it doesn't seem like a great matchup. Mazzulla is also a smart coach, and smart teams usually kind of let DeMar chalk up as many mid ranges as they want. And clearly that was the case in this game, right? I mean, pretty good volume, pretty good usage, 25 points. There's definitely blowouts, but I guess no Jaylen Brown. Maybe does that affect it a little bit? Like this is like useless, right? Just like doing without Westbrook, without Sabonis. I mean, with like Levine, this is a tough one. I think the line. I think I might lean under with you. I guess I'm definitely not running to the table to look for an over, but I also just don't think anything's too cool about that one. Dennis Schroeder's coming off of a really good game. How many potential assists? Only okay. Let's see. Anthony Simons under assists, Precious Achiuwa over points. We just went over Precious. Would definitely lean over with him, and then Simons under assists. Yeah, we could check that out too. Looks like it's at 2.5. Geez, that does sound kind of low. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So I mean, let's look at the games without Jaylen Brown. He had like 3 potentials only, 4 potentials only, 6 potentials. So that's really not ideal. His minutes don't really go up a ton, to be honest, either. Looks like he's only at like 24 minutes. To 25, 26, 24. I would think maybe that, that's probably sticky. I guess there's a game without Derek White too. I wonder like how much he played there, 37, 27. But Derek White's a little bit different than him for sure. So I'd probably have like Simons at 26 minutes. And if we just go, we can go to the Celtics. And we can take Jaylen Brown off the court. And then we can go to Simons. And then we can give him 26 minutes. And he's at 2.9. So I don't think there's really much of an edge. I know you're getting plus money for sure, but I think it's fair. Levine over points or PR. Yeah, so I wonder if he starts or not. I think that definitely makes a difference. I wouldn't hate like buying a dip on him if if you do. I guess we could go over here and do. Let's go to that side and type that in. And guys, this is going to be the last question on this game because honestly, the more I look at this game, I'm like, this game kind of sucks. So this is with Russ and Sabonis off the court, but it's also weird because I think like some other guys have missed a little bit of time. I mean, you have like Malik Monk in and out of the rotation. So I don't really know what I'd have his minutes at. He came off the bench last game, played 29. I mean, maybe give him like 30 minutes or so. He is at 23.3 points, but guys, let me quick check something. Let me check the sample. So 184 minutes, that's kind of low. Usage rate looks good for sure. And yeah, he's actually not really overly efficient either. So honestly, this looks pretty good. I will say that. I think that actually makes a little bit of sense. I'm not going to bet it, but I wouldn't talk anyone off of it either. Okay, let's move on. Portland at New York. This is a great game, I think, for props. We're definitely getting some like Denny news soon too. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully he plays. Eligible. He'll be ineligible if he misses 2 more games. So let's go over. Yeah, Portland and New York. Okay, so here's my thoughts here. I really like Towns under 1.5 threes, but I think it would probably be a little bit smarter to live bet it. So especially since I'm already on Josh Hart's points, and this is very correlated. By the way, guys, if you guys do want to get in on a prop and you haven't already gotten in, I played 11.5 points, but I was torn between 11.5 points and 17.5 PA. There's some very, very good prices out there on Josh Hart over 17.5 PA. So, I mean, if you guys have not already played that, and I didn't play it already, this would be an official for me. But what I think is going to happen here is I really think that Cat's going to get guarded because you can't put Klingon on Cat. He's too good of a shooter. So Klingon, and what they did last time was they guarded Klingon or Hart with Klingon, and Hart had like a very, very high usage rate. Like his usage rate was literally 26.5%. I mean, that's up 10% from a season average, right? So, and that was with Brunson playing too, I believe. That was with everyone playing besides Shamet. So Josh Hart, I mean, I like his threes a lot too. I might even go back and like throw a little half unit sprinkle on Josh Hart to hit 2 threes. Don't love this price, guys. I feel like, I mean, what did he close at? Plus 140 last game, plus 128. I feel like we deserve a little bit of a better price than this, like I'd minus like a plus 120 or so. But I do think Josh Hart does hit 2 threes, and it is plus money. So on the Blazers side of things, Denny Avdia, I think it's a terrible matchup for him. I do think it's a pretty good matchup for Tamani Kamara at 2.5 threes. I definitely would endorse that. Donovan Klingon, I liked his under, and I obviously should have taken it because, geez, dude, this line is way lower than it was before. 22.5 PRA. I mean, dude, this line was like 25.5 this morning, which sucks. But guys, another thought I actually do have too, and this might be a little bit I'm going to do games like with Denny Avdia and see. So Drew, guys, I think Drew's pretty interesting because look, man, he played 25. So back-to-back comes in, right? I mean, the fact that he played a back-to-back and he played 24, 25 minutes. I think, let me quick check the NBA schedule and make sure this isn't the front end of a back-to-back for the Blazers. And it is not. I think this might be a spot where you get 27 or 28 Drew minutes. And if you just do games for Drew with Denny, let's do with Sharp, with Grant. Guys, as you can see, he's at 15.7 points. But, I mean, obviously, you got to bring the minutes down a little bit here. Do 28 divided by 31.7 times 15.7. He's at 13.9 points. You're getting an 11.5 line. I think the matchup isn't terrible. Actually, I think it's pretty good, to be honest with you. Because he'll get some catch and shoot looks playing off Denny. They give up a ton of pick and roll handler. His assists are at 5.5. That could even look halfway decent. His rebounds are at 3. I mean, what's his PRA at, guys? 20.5. So, look, guys, I do think Drew, you're going to get him. We could just do Drew with nobody off. Let me quick go to the Blazers. Drew on the year here is, let's just do Drew. And then let's be conservative and say 27 minutes. He's at 14, 4.4, 6.4, 24.9 PRA. Guys, I do like Drew a lot here. I think that this is actually like very, very low for him. And just given the fact that he played the back-to-back. And we're going to check one last thing here. I just want to do per 28 minutes with all these guys in, just to make sure that the line is we're not like misleading it by any means. Oh, and I just botched. So yeah, 25.4. So it actually goes up with everyone playing. So yeah, guys, if you guys, I think honestly, this is like a pretty big edge, and you still have like the world of outcomes where Denny doesn't play. I guess. Do I think that's like probable? Not really. But I do think that this is a pretty good matchup for Drew personally, because I mean they give up a ton of pull-ups. I'm gonna quick check something too here. What they've really been doing is Knicks have really not been allowing much in the paint. I don't think that matters a ton for Drew. He's a guy who can like shoot a lot of like pull-up jumpers, a lot of catch and shoot stuff. Playoff Denny too. Knicks have been giving up the highest pull-up frequency, which is solid, I believe. Let me check one last thing too. I just want to quick check. So this is my funnels tool, guys. I don't know if you ever use this. Check it out, by the way, straightbetting.com. Blazers, so let's see, pull-up field goals made allowed, or pull-up frequency. So the Knicks have just been playing. But yeah, Drew Holiday leads the team in pull-up frequency too. Higher than Shaedon Sharpe, higher than Caleb Love. So yeah, this is honestly, and maybe points is just the better way to go. But I think that they're market's a little bit just like low on his minutes, right? Because if you look at here, I mean, his RA is at 10.9. His RA here is at 8.5. So honestly, and he's hit this RA in every single game, but obviously like project him for less minutes than that. So I think that Drew is a pretty damn good look here. There is the off chance that they are protecting him due to like the trade deadline thing, and maybe they're going to leave his minutes low. But the fact that he played 25 on the second night of a back-to-back would make me think otherwise, personally. Okay, that's my thoughts there. I don't know if I'm going to add it or not. What time does this game start? 7:30, so we got like an hour to think about it. I don't think it's going to go up by actually, and it might go down if Denny's in. So look, if Denny's in and this goes down, that's just going to be really good stuff. If this goes down to 19.5, then I'll for sure play it. Okay. Tamani Kamara, PR. I do like Tamani. McCall, PRA. I don't really know if I like McCall here. I think I like Brunson because, some drop coverage stuff there. I mean, if you get pull-up jumpers, I think he's pretty good for sure. At 26.5, it's not like a crazy line. McCall, I'm not the biggest fan of that. Actually, with Deuce out, though, that does make a difference. His points, I believe if you just take Deuce off the court, too. Because I think that Deuce plays in the second unit, and he's kind of taken away some of McCall's usage with the non-Brunson minutes. So if we go to the Knicks, let me quick check this out. Off the court, McBride. McCall Bridges, okay. I thought it would be like a little bit better. Looks like it's not really. Yeah. I think McCall is fine there. Would like to point out that since you publicly disparaged the Wizards when I was here today, they are 2-0 bub dated. Oh, yeah. Go Wiz, go. Go Wiz, go, Monotone. Go Wiz, go. I think you guys compete tonight for sure. Justin Champagny, I need a big game from Justin. I got a feeling Denny isn't playing. Any leans if he's out. Yeah, Drew. I mean, I really like Drew here, man. The Luka Garza, I don't like a 5.5 rebound line, no. Drew over 11.5 points. Yes, love Drew here. Towns 11 boards. So I actually think that Towns is in a really tough rebounding spot. I know he had a pretty good game against him last time. I think he had 11 boards, only 14 rebound chances. I mean, dude, Donovan Clingan's like a pretty rough rebounding matchup. I mean, you can see 6 fewest rebounds to centers. He crashes the hell out of the offensive glass. You're getting Mitchell Robinson playing as well. I wonder, so his hit rate in games with Mitch, I mean, yes, it is above 50%, which is good. Is at 10.7 rebounds. You are getting a plus money. What's his double-double, by the way? Oh, wow. You're getting into like really, really close range. Yeah, I wouldn't take him, man. I think Clingan's actually like a pretty brutal matchup for rebounds. Ooh, love that, dude. You got great CLV. Tamani Kamara. Yes. Love Tamani here. Let's go. Good luck, dude. Good luck. Yeah, we can look at Jeremy Grant because I do think he's another guy who, is taking a lot of shots off the bounce, taking a lot of catch and shoot stuff. So I actually do think that makes a fair bit of sense for Jeremy Grant. So he's another guy who played 27 and then 24 on the back-to-back. I think he's probably still going to come off the bench. If you do games, like let's do games with Denny, games with Sharpe, games with Drew, games with Tamani. Let's do games with Clingan, I guess. So yeah, I mean, he's so before that, he was playing 28, 29, 28, 25, 32, 34. Yeah, so Grant actually does look pretty good too, honestly, dude. Like, honestly, yeah, this doesn't look bad whatsoever. I don't hate it at all. Spot up, transition, pick and roll handler. I mean, all these play types look pretty good. Yeah, I don't mind this whatsoever. I think 13.5 is definitely a pretty short line for him. If you take out like the games, like I mean, he played 24 and 23 or 27 and 24 on the back to back. You think that he's probably around like 25 to 30. Yeah, this looks really good, dude. Looks really, really good. So, I mean, what is Grant just like? Let's see. Yeah, I'd probably have him at 26 or 27 minutes. I think I like it for sure. Drew has a good matchup and he gets a big spike. Yeah, he does. He does. In recent wins, Mitch has played 24 plus minutes. Besides, you could totally see him playing 24 minutes, go over on his rebounds, have a great hit rate. Yeah, for sure. Definitely matches up good with the Klingon stuff. 8.5 definitely is pretty low, and he has been playing a lot. Like I said, same point stands though. And the Klingon minutes it's just going to be tough. Which to be fair, he should face less of them with him being off the bench. So I mean, yeah, if you're right, you said you could see him 24 plus minutes recently. Let's give him like 20 plus minutes. Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty good. He had 11 against the Blazers, 6 offensive. Yeah, no, definitely lean over with you for sure. Okay, we got some starting lineups. Doncic, Smart, Laravia, LeBron, and Aiden. Carrington, Koulibaly, Champagne. Oh, let's go, Justin. Justin's in the starting lineup. Let's go, baby. Love to see that. Yeah, guys, Bub's going to have a pretty good usage tonight, I think. Blazers aren't grabbing great defensive rewards. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and Mitch is so, and that's also another good point. Blazers are a great offensive rebounding team because of Klingon. So if you're relying, they'll make defensive boards tough, which is like a Cat thing, right? Cat is like more so a defensive rebounder, while Mitch is an offensive rebounder too. Yes, Tamani. Oh, Tumani. Yep, love Tamani too. Mitch rebounds, the rebounding machine. Cool. Yeah, probably face. Yep, agreed. Okay, let's move on to the next game here. Sorry, I'm late. What are we playing? I haven't added anything yet. I'm being picky with my ads, dude. My late ads this year, guys. So someone actually tracks them on what time I bet in my group, and I'm actually like I think I'm in the negative in my late ads here, which makes sense, right? Late. The closer you bet to tip, the harder they are to beat. But that's actually like outrageous, bro. That I'm dead ass like, because I mean, if you look at my season record, I don't think I have it. Do I have it here? Well, I'm at 40.59 units and 8.3% ROI on the season. And then before tip, though, I'm negative, which is insane and actually kind of embarrassing. Actually, very embarrassing. So it means I'm an early line merchant, which, probably actually am, to be honest. So yeah, let's go to Clippers and Nuggets, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm probably, dude, unless we get some word on Jokic and what his minutes are going to look like. I mean, dude, we haven't seen Jokic miss. I don't think we've seen Jokic like miss an extended period of time. Definitely not under this coaching staff. Okay, geez. Nikola Jokic stats. Where is Nikola Jokic stats? It has 70 games, 79, 69. Like, he's missed a ton of games, bro. Been out for about a month. This is so confusing to me, bro. Jamal Murray might be a little bit low at 22.5. Maybe they're a little bit overreact, Harry, to that Jokic news. And he was playing really good with Jokic too, anyways. Without Jokic, without Gordon. I mean, honestly, guys, Jamal Murray might be pretty damn low. Like, you're getting a 26. I mean, he averages 26.5 points in games without Jokic and Gordon. Really good hit rates as well. The Clippers are a pretty good defense, and they play slow as hell. Just watching Harden dribble a piss out of the ball. But yeah, I mean, shoot, dude. This feels pretty low, dude. Not gonna lie. Assists don't look terrible either. Rebounds are at 3.5. What's PA at? Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, this doesn't look terrible. And then yeah, Tim Hardaway's still probably gonna have the exact same role. Jonas Valanciunas is gonna come off the bench. This game is tough, dude. Really tough. I'm trying to just like look through it and stuff. Zubac. Let's see. Do you guys have thoughts here? Dude, Amen is so frustrating to bet on because I was on kind of a heater with Amen. Like, I think I won like 4 straight props on him. Dude, he needs transition, and he's also like so like timid. Like Amen like is so athletic, and I feel like he really could just like put his shoulder down and like head of steam and score 20, 22 a game just off of that. Yeah, he was so timid, and yeah, he was smoking shit. I mean, honestly, I don't regret that Amon ad. Like, dude, his hit rates were great, and the Hawks like had no rim protection. He just wasn't good. Zubac. So yeah, here's the thing with Zubac, man. His minutes kind of suck. Like, I totally get some of these were blowouts. Brook Lopez has been honestly giving them pretty good minutes. Yeah, Jokic playing honestly might be good for his points though, because Jokic, I mean, what is he doing, bro? What is he doing defensively? So this is him with 28 to 32 minutes. Looks pretty good there. I mean, on the year he is at. Let's do games with Kawhi and Harden though. Kawhi and Harden. He is at 14 points in 30 minutes. I probably have Zoo at like 31 minutes or so. I think it's probably fairly set, to be honest with you. Let's just like do like 34 to 28. Yeah, it does look pretty good, but the points per minute stuff just kind of looks gross. So I'd lean over. I'd definitely lean over, but at the same time, and also maybe I'm like cheating it and giving him some like super crappy minute games. I mean, this is like 26 plus, but still, he's played some really big minute games, and I just don't really see that in 26 to 36, I guess. Yeah, I think I lean over on Zoo here, but it's kind of tough at the same time. So not sure what happened there. Yeah, with Amon, yeah. Jokic under 9.5 rebounds. I have no clue. I don't know how many minutes he's gonna play. So yeah. I mean, Zubac I think can make it tough on him. It looks like this at 8.5 now too. So maybe you're onto something. I remember the last time the Clippers played Jokic, though, guys. They literally played Jokic so straight up and took away his passing. Now, Denver won the game by 14. So, I mean, here's the thing, guys. If this was a Clippers win and Jokic had 55 points and 6 assists, they would play him in single coverage again. But since they lost the game, I wonder if they kind of switch things up a little bit, because that did not work whatsoever. But also, you could use this. Like, I mean, I'm sure he'll see some single coverage looks. It's probably not going to be a double team every time, that's for sure. So they do have Zubac to guard him one-on-one. This actually could be a pretty good Jokic spot, to be honest with you. Just the fact that they even like considered that, like, no teams do that, bro, where they just literally play him one-on-one. I guess the Wolves do kind of, but yeah. I mean, he had 55 points, guys, in 34 minutes, which is insane. So, guys, yeah, if you have him for, he's a 55 point per 34 minute guy. He's like a 2 point per minute guy. So this is an easy over, right? No, I'm playing. But no, seriously, I do think that that actually could be a halfway decent look, is the Jokic. But also, guys, these projected Jonas minutes would clearly, the books think that Jonas is going to play like 20 minutes here. So, yeah. Jamal Murray over 22.5 points. Yeah, I do like that A15A. I think that they're overreacting to Murray lines. They absolutely are. Because, I mean, if you think about it, right, if you think that Murray's better without Jokic, anyways, you can do them. And also, they have two like drop coverage bigs. They don't allow a ton to pick and roll handler, but they do have two naturally drop coverage bigs, right? That, they do give up a lot to pull ups, which makes sense as well. So yeah, it's actually, I think it's a halfway decent matchup for Jamal too. Let's go back here without Gordon, with Jokic. I mean, yeah, dude, it looks really good. So if anyone wants to play Jamal Murray stuff, do not let me talk you off that. I think that it's really solid. I mean, look at the PA average, bro. He definitely has some spike games in there, but the hit rate's still good. I mean, Jamal Murray, it is a back-to-back, so maybe they do want to manage him like a little bit, I guess. But I mean, 30 plus minutes, then it gets even better. 30 to 40, I guess. Yeah, 30 to 40. I mean, what's expected here? 30 to 40, yeah. Okay. Points, 27.8 average. Yeah, guys. I mean, honestly, Jamal Murray's been awesome this year. I think the more I look at it, and it's like Jokic is probably going to be on a minute restriction still. This line might be like a pretty big open, but also there is like the fear, right? I mean, guys, if for whatever reason the Clippers do single coverage again, because I bet Murray had a shit game against the Clippers. Let's see. Yeah, 19. Yeah, because if they play Jokic in single coverage, then Murray could be a little bit dicey. But still, for the most part, guys, I doubt that they do that again. I definitely like Murray stuff. Chris Dunn under assist. Ooh, that's a niche, very niche. Let me quick see here. Anything come in? Nope. Chris Dunn under assist. So, I mean, if you want to play it, I mean, I guess there's like a -145 with Kawhi and Harden. This thing is lagging. Yeah, this doesn't look terrible. I mean, minutes the last couple of games, 31, and then 13, weirdly enough, 30. That was a massive blowout. Let's give him like 24 to like 34 minutes or so. Yeah, this looks, I mean, it's very juiced, but I think I definitely lean under. Would definitely want to take the over. Pelicans secure to win. I do. I didn't add anything. My favorite look in that game for sure by far is Brandon Ingram over 20.5 points. Okay. Let's go to Cleveland and Phoenix. Let's see. We've been live for 45 minutes. Have we gotten any news? We have not gotten any news. So, like I said, guys, this is so far since we've broken down the games, this Drew Holiday look is like by far my favorite, the PRA one. Like I said, we definitely, if Denny gets ruled in, a part of me wonders if this does go down to 19.5, and I still would like it anyways. So that's why I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to be a little bit picky, and if Denny doesn't play, I'm probably just not going to play it, to be honest. But if Denny gets in and this goes down to like minus 102, minus 105, 20, 19.5, I'm just waiting for that. This is definitely like a great look, though, in my opinion. So, yeah, I see people like asking like what plays did I have? Best 2 picks. Like I said, dude, I mean, I've made 6 picks today, but like they're all moved. So I don't want to like lead you astray. I'd say my 2 favorite picks on the board that I have not played though are going to be that Drew over and that Ingram over. So yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Actually, the last game. Let's go to Brooklyn at Utah, because this game is pretty interesting. So we got no Nurkic, no Cody Williams questionable, no Lauri Markkanen. Let's see, without these 2 guys, and no Kevin Love. So what's Filipowski at? I think this could be a Filipowski game, kind of sneakily. I could see Filipowski assists. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So these minutes are shit minutes. Like, what the hell is this? You can't let the young fellow cook a little bit. They must just be completely out on Filipowski. Jeez, dude, 9.5 boards. What's PA at? 16.5. I kind of like Filipowski here. I know he's had 2 absolute stinkers, but this Nets matchup is gravy. They're going to probably blitz Keontae a lot when he runs a pick and roll. And yeah, they give up a ton of pick and roll, man. Which, I see only 8%, but still give them a ton in the paint, give them a ton of spot up transition. Utah is a team that I need to like lock in on and not like be on stream to like truly deep dive into and get some stuff. But the Nets are pretty intriguing too. Like Nolan Traore should definitely play a lot here. He played 30 minutes last night. Let's see, who are they playing though? Because I think they have like Nolan Traore stats. Okay, let's see NBA stats. So they were without Yegor this game. Ben Suraf's playing again, and I believe he's still in, right? Quick go here. Okay, yeah, so Ben Suraf's in. Zaire Williams out, Noah Clowney's out, Porter's out. Guys, one prop that actually, I hope this is at 2.5, but Cam Thomas actually has been kind of a willing passer recently, and this is like the perfect assist matchup. Please be 2.5. It's probably at 2.5, given that FanDuel's plus 250 for him to get 4. They're just not loading. Shit ain't loading. Oh, wow. Yeah, 2.5 dimes. Okay, let me quick see what FanDuel has its priced at. It's weird that they only have 4+. They probably have it in your way, though. So, guys, if you do Cam Thomas, though, without Porter, I mean, he had 15 potentials against the Bulls, who were being aggressive against him. Only 1 against the Rockets, which makes sense. Then he had 9 potentials in 35 minutes. Against the Bulls, he played only 24 minutes, though, but still. Cam Thomas has been, I mean, his assisting has been pretty solid since he came back. Came back from injury against the Wolves here. I mean, he's averaging 3.4 assists. I bet it goes up with Porter off, right? Let's check this sheet out. Assist Cam Thomas. Yep, it goes up the most with Porter off. So, I mean, if you give Cam, like, I don't know, because that Bulls game was kind of a crazy blowout, too. Cam played 25 minutes, played 24. I'll probably have him at 25 here. Let's go do it without Porter. That was against the Wolves, 35. Rockets, 23. We could go here. Cam Thomas, 25 minutes. 3.5 assists. Yeah, and you're playing the Jazz. This is way too low, bro. Let me quick see what FanDuel has this at. What's his rebounds at? Cam Thomas rebounds. Gotta check Fan Dizzy and see what they have this at. Holy crap. Fan Dizzy. Do you guys ever use FanDuel your way? Because yeah, they have X assists. All assist players. Okay, they do not have them there. Let's see your way. Cam Thomas 3. So FanDuel doesn't have them listed, which stinks. Only have them at that 4+ assists for whatever reason. Shoot. So I might wait a little bit to play this, but this feels way too short. Not gonna lie. Yeah, what is FanDuel doing? Let's see. Because yeah, they just have 4 and then 2 and stuff. But it just keeps going up. Yeah, guys, I like this line, honestly, a lot. I think that 2.5 is super short. Even his points, guys, 16.5. I mean, the Jazz are going to be aggressive on him, though. That's just like who they are. They give up a ton of catch and shoot stuff. So yeah, Cam Thomas assists, I think, makes a lot of sense here. Yeah, do you guys have any thoughts on this game? Why Shaden Sharps? Yeah, because I think the books are, well, ETR's projections moved them down, but the Knicks have been playing really good defense for sure. So yeah. How many minutes? I have no clue. How many Dennis Schroeder under rebounds and assists? We already did that game. Yeah. I agree. Under 24.5. This does seem. I feel like that's baked into the matchup though. The line. Let's see. Without Laurie, without Nurkic, I guess he hasn't been great. Maybe he benefits a little bit from those Nurk screens a little bit. That could make sense. Yeah. Keontae definitely like lean under on him for sure. Even like Isaiah Collier, dude. Like they blitz everyone, right? Even Isaiah Collier. So, like if anyone wants to play some Collier unders, I don't hate that either. Do so for the next Shamet shoots. Yep, I agree. I agree completely. Holiday down to 20.5 PRA. We almost there. Yeah. Let's see, Ace Bailey points or threes. So yeah, we can quick check out Ace and see where he's been at recently. So without Laurie, without Kessler, without Nurkic. So 37, 30 minutes, 31, 29. I believe that this game was kind of like coming back from injury and back to back. And then, yeah, so 37. I would think that 37 is like a little bit more sticky for sure. Let's see with Keontae, though. Yep. Okay, good. I would think Ace is like at 33 minutes here. So let's go to the Jazz and check some stuff out, you know. Ace Bailey. Yeah, because it's a great matchup for Ace. Great matchup for Ace, actually. Actually, elite matchup for Ace, the more I think about it. Because he's always kind of just going to be a spot-up guy anyway. It's just a high-volume one. So without Markkanen, I don't think Nurkic is worth taking off, to be honest with you. Is it? No. Oh, wow, guys. This is actually big. So there's no Oscar Tshiebwe for the Filipowski angle. Because that's actually important. Hold up. Let me quick go to like the NBA injury report and make sure that my site, well, my site pulls this from the NBA injury report. So, I mean, this should be accurate. Utah Jazz, Tshiebwe, Oscar is out. Cody Williams, questionable. John Tonje, Laurie, Georges Niang, Kevin Love. So, yeah, guys, I mean, let me quick see Filipowski. What was the last game that he played without these guys? And sorry, we were talking about Ace. Let me quick actually go back there. But no, yeah, guys, no Tshiebwe is actually significant. He's a guy who could easily come in and play like 16 minutes off the bench at the center position. So they really only have Filipowski here, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, with Laurie off the court, we could, I guess, do Nurkic off. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, though, but I don't think Nurkic off makes a difference. Let's just do this. Is there anyone else worth taking off? No. Okay. Ace Bailey is at 17 points, and I would have him at 33 minutes. So I already know I'm not going to like this. Let's do here 33 minutes for Ace, 15.7 points. That's kind of right on line. I do lean over on the matchup. Yeah, 1.5 threes though, guys. I do. Whoever mentioned that, he is averaging 5.1 attempts. I think this is definitely a good matchup for him to get some corner threes up. Let's see without Nurkic and to see if it makes any sort of difference. And I think, does that not work? Okay, it does. Good. So Nurkic off the court, Markkanen and Nurkic off, pretty much stays the same. I think that might have been what I was looking at earlier, to be honest. But yeah, I think I lean over on the threes, and I think I lean over on the points slightly, but nothing too crazy. So you have Ace Bailey 2 threes. Yegor, hell no, bro. I looked at Yegor because I thought that Porter was gonna sit here. I don't like Yegor here in a role without like where he actually has to create stuff, and I don't like Yegor here, to be honest, man. For Suns, Mark Williams under. I'm on some Mark Williams unders tonight, and I definitely lean under with you. I think that 9.5 is probably just a slight lean under. No, I did not yet. Cam at 2 assists. Yeah, I know. I really like the Bulls game for reference. It's the easy assist matchup without Porter. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, good call. Yeah, good call on Ant, dude. Yeah, that was actually an elite call, bro. Ace has crazy home road splits. He expect. Okay, yeah, let's check that out. Because I mean, yeah, Ace Bailey's a young guy. He's a young rookie. It seems like the Delta Center just has like magnet balls in it too, dude. Every time you look up at the Delta Center games, it's just like a crazy game. Oh, and Ace has been shooting the ball good. I won't say that the volume's been like super crazy or anything, but yeah, let me quick see. So at home, he does, 15 out of 23. On the road, 5 out of 18. Jeez, dude. Yeah, you are not wrong, brother. You are not wrong. Let's go at home when he attempts 4 to 6 threes. I think it's a good matchup. Let's do 5 to 6. Yeah, guys. I mean, this looks pretty good, right? Ace Bailey, I'd probably have him for 4 to 6 threes. I think that's fair. Looks good. Yeah, if you guys want to play ace threes, I'm not going to talk you off of it. Bro, these streams are W's. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. Danny Wolf rebounds. So Danny Wolf, they still have both centers, I believe. Claxton. Guys, by the way, Claxton's probably not going to play a lot. Like, how many minutes he played? He played 31. It's probably a big Day'Ron Sharpe minute game. Oh, God. Oh, 7.5 rebounds, dude. You got to be shitting me. Dude, that's because I forgot how bad the Jazz are at rebounding. The Jazz are a terrible rebounding team without what's his name, Nurkic in there, and even like Kevin Love. At least he's like can box out and like is a positive IQ player. Danny Wolf with Claxton and Sharpe, and then I mean, how many minutes did he play? 28. Okay, I know without Clowney. Yeah, let's do without Clowney. That definitely matters, and Porter too. So without Clowney. Has there been a game? There has not been a game without Clowney and Porter. Jeez. I don't know what to put his minutes at because this game is throwing me off a little bit. I don't think that's gonna happen. I'd probably have it at like 25. And honestly, dude, I just like off rip. I don't think he's like per 25 minutes. Let's see like with like 23 to 30 or something. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good matchup, but I probably wouldn't play it. And also, I'm also just not a Nets expert, admittedly. I'm definitely not a Nets expert. So, yeah, it looks like Cam Thomas assists, though, are kind of moving a little bit. I might end up, what's his rebounds and assists at? Jeez, dude. Well, hold up. Guys, if you guys have Builder, there might be like a very, very good line available. Let's see. Bet DSI. Actually, and I'll do this after stream. Okay, guys. So, yeah, I really like Cam Thomas assist, dude. I think that this just kind of checks every box with the matchup and stuff. I don't like sharing it because it's not at FanDuel yet. And people are going to get pissy about it not being at FanDuel. But at the same time, dude, we're pretty close. When does this game tip off? 9:30. Okay. I'm probably just going to bite the bullet on this Cam one and wait a little bit. I do recommend playing it for you guys. I definitely recommend playing it. But yeah, because Cam is definitely an elite spot. We checked all the numbers and it kind of lined up to be pretty good. So yeah, I think that's pretty good there. And then Drew, do we have any Denny news yet? Robert Williams available. Okay, Denny and Robert Williams are both available. Let's go back over to Drew. Like I said, I just need a little bit of a better price. Then I just need this line to move down like a little bit, and then I'm cool on it. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I thought I was gonna move down a little bit more, man. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, I'll think about this Drew one, dude. Yeah, we don't. Let's see. So Jeremy Grant went down. Drew Holiday stayed the same, though. Damn, bro. Went down a little bit, I guess. I might just like wait this one out a little bit. If I get the number the price that I like, let's see. What's PA at? 16.5. That's only asking for. What's asking for 4 rebounds? Points is at 11.5. Okay. Hear me out. 8 averages, fewer points on the road, and only scored 10 plus points. Over 9.5 rebounds. What's known the double-double? Oh, I would not play that. No, not against the Wizards, bro. Not against the Wizards. Okay, guys. Well, that's gonna do it. Apologies for no like official ads. Like I said, I absolutely go recommend that that Cam Thomas look for sure at the assists. But yeah, Drew, I really wanted this to go to 19.5. I don't know if we're going to get there. I still think there's an edge regardless if it's at that or not. But yeah. Anyways, fellas, if you guys do enjoy these breakdowns, if you do enjoy these streams, make sure to quick drop a like and sub to the channel. If you're new here on your way out, it is greatly appreciated. And yeah, I got a really nice slate today, guys. So I really hope that your guys' betting days go good and all that good stuff. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know yet. I might, though, because I'm not going to be doing shit tomorrow. So I might as well do like a little stream. Maybe I might just do like a watch along or something. And we can like sweat out bets. I'll keep you guys posted on that on YouTube tomorrow, though. But anyways, guys, do really appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is a lot of fun. And yeah, let's have a damn good slate. I'd wait on Drew 9.5 myself. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's have a good slate. And yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Catch you guys next time.